Thanks for staying with us this afternoon. It's not a surprise, but the FTC says fraud is surging during the coronavirus pandemic. Now, dozens of letters have been sent to businesses claiming false advertising. ABC's Pierre Thomas breaks down the warnings.
It can help us avoid being as sick, or if you do get sick, it's going to make it very, very, very minimal.
Authorities say this promise of a homeopathic treatment for COVID-19 at $95 a pop by Dallas chiropractor Ray Nannis is misleading and potentially dangerous.
It gives the body an immunological and a neurological recognition of the energy, of the frequency of a virus, and this specific one being the coronavirus.
The U.S. Attorney's Office in the Northern District of Texas recently hit Nannis with a civil complaint, calling his conduct egregious and accusing him of preying on customers' basic human condition, fear. Nannis, who has no comment about the complaint, has agreed to stop making unproven claims. The FTC and FDA recently sent nearly 100 letters warning companies about allegedly false advertising claiming to prevent and treat coronavirus.
There are no FDA-approved cures, tests, prevention mechanisms, vaccines. If someone is telling you that's what they're selling you, it's not true.
In Michigan, the FBI raided this physician's office after several employees who allegedly tested positive for COVID kept treating the elderly. Dr. Charles Mock was charged with Medicare fraud, accused of selling a vitamin C injection to treat COVID-19. Mock's attorney declined to comment, saying the matter should be settled in court. And in San Diego, Dr. Jennings Staley was charged with mail fraud in April after allegedly offering a $4,000 family package to treat COVID that included access to telemedicine, hydroxychloroquine, a tranquilizer, and even Viagra.
He presented pros and cons of this medication. He believes in this medication. He had no intent to defraud.
Well, we told you former Charlotte televangelist Jim Bakker got the attention of the FDA and FTC. They say claims made on his show about a possible cure violated federal law.
This influenza that is now circling the globe, you're saying that silver solution would be effective.
Well, Bakker was selling Silver Solution on his website. One of his guests said it could be effective on COVID-19, but the FDA and FTC says that's not true, and the product hasn't been tested at all. Millions of people in North Carolina who've already run out of unemployment benefits, you should be able to apply for additional benefits on Friday. WTVD in Raleigh, our sister station, reports the state is ready to take applications for the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation Benefit, or PEUC. Well, the new funding will help many, but it doesn't start automatically. Our Anthony Costura is in Uptown to explain how the new benefits work.
The state pays $350 a week max, but once you run out of your unemployment benefits, you're back down to zero with no way to pay for basics like rent and utilities. Well, now the state is finally getting some guidance from the U.S. Labor Department about this next round of relief. WTVD reports the state will start accepting those Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation Claims, or PEUC, this Friday. If you are approved, you can receive up to 13 additional weeks of benefits from your original unemployment insurance claim. For people like Cynthia Newton, who's been unemployed and looking for work since December, it cannot come soon enough.
I've pretty much used up all my savings to make it through this period, because now I'm going on 9 weeks without any kind of assistance program. And since the beginning of the year without any employment.
This is important. If your current unemployment insurance runs out, you will not automatically receive PEUC. You must go online and file a claim to get that assistance. The state says it will release more information either today or tomorrow, and we'll be sure to pass that along. Back to you.
Anthony, thanks a lot. And that's just one of the issues people have had getting their unemployment benefits. Some say they simply can't reach anyone at the Department of Employment Security. Now a Raleigh man says he may have found a way to solve that. Our sister station WTVD spoke to Ivan Royster, who started a Facebook group called North Carolina Unemployment. Now it's his way to help others in the same situation. People post success stories reaching someone at DES.
It would give them hope and resources and let them know they're not alone.
What's worked the best? Well, according to Royster, he says they compiled a list of DES email addresses, which gives people a way to reach someone directly. Several people in the Facebook group say it worked, changing their case from pending to approved. Well, a trend we've been tracking for weeks now has grown. People in the Hispanic community now make up the majority of coronavirus cases in Mecklenburg County at 34.5%. Now, based on the most recent numbers, they only make up 13.6% of our population. Mecklenburg County's health director explained why that may be the case. The county is seeing a larger number of COVID-19 cases involving construction workers, but none of the county's construction sites meet the state standards for an outbreak. Right now, health officials are working with construction companies and subcontractors to target messages for the Hispanic community.
This is a group that we're going to need to really bear down on with this communication plan we're talking about and getting information out to them about masking and social distancing.